Alright, streaming once again. Hello and welcome back. I've added a new thing to our screen here, where a link to this channel that you're currently watching, and a link to the YouTube channel for GameStart, using tinyURL because I don't have enough subscribers to get a nickname URL for GameStart. Did I actually introduce myself yet? I don't think I did. So I'm your host, Bardic Knowledge, and we're continuing on with Pokemon Shield. So last stream, for those of you who haven't been around and are watching the archives as they come out, I started in on Route 8, and after I caught a Phalanx and fought a few guys, I hit the end of the stream. I did some grinding off camera, and I've got working internet now. So that means I can actually see people online. Not that I'll likely to be going to the wild area in this stream, but we'll see. Also, oh, I almost forgot I was going to do that. I happened to catch accidentally that Peepers evolves at level 42 to his final form. So I was going to take a look at that while I was recording. I don't know anything about it other than that. So let's see what it looks like. I did actually evolve a few guys off screen whom I already knew their evolved form. Like, I've got Obstagoon now. But, so let's see what Peepers becomes. Ooh. Grimmsnarl. Hairs work like muscle fibers. Hairs on. This is a very strange Pokemon. If I could rename traded Pokemon, I'd rename it Muscular after the villain from My Hero Academia. But we'll drop Nasty Plot for Spirit Break. Yeah, that is a really weird Pokemon. I honestly kind of preferred Morgrem. I think that was the name of the previous form. And then we've got Reiko, our Corsola. I don't know when she'll evolve into a Cursula. Oh, right now apparently. Good to know. So let's add a Cursula to our list. But it doesn't say you become stone, so it's probably something more along the lines of just paralysis. Well, let's see, does Peepers have a special ability, or is it just still Prankster? Draco still has weak armor, so nothing special from them. So I'm gonna swap my guys in, and I also sorted out my boxes a bit so that everyone's in their numerical place, except these guys whom I technically don't have. Oh, yeah, and that's something else I did off stream. I managed to catch a Gigantamaxing Centiskorch. And so now I know what the symbol is, or if they can Gigantamax. But who was I going? Or who? That's right. There, who I had was Lancelot and Amalthea. So let's see. You should be at 237, and you at 240. So you there. You there. Okay. So we'll go there. And I've permanently added Veronicus to the party because so far that is my favorite of the new Pokemon. I don't have anything particularly strong on him at the moment. I'll have to see if I get any good TMs for him. But it's like I say, it's just my favorite one so far, so I'm going to use it. Use them, really. It is a multiple Pokemon thing. And while chatting with one of my best friends, he brought up this idea of the evolution that is, or not evolution, but, well, more properly used evolution rather than the metamorphosis that Pokemon go through, have Phalanx as pretending to be a bug type when it's actually fighting type, so that it gets psychic scared to fight it. Which, it's just a bit of a theory, a game theory, but it was amusing to me to hear this idea. Nope. Random encounter with a Rhyhorn. I don't think I'm gonna have Miles fight it because electricity. So the Great Atuan will step in. Ah, T. Oh right, I forgot part rock. Okay. Well, liquidation should take it out, no problem. But I have to remember that being water does not make the Great Atuan resistant to ground types. So let's give her a heal. I really need to sell all those X items. She doesn't need a hyper potion. Super potion will do. Alright, dodge the Bulldor. Oop. And I don't need to fight another Phalanx, but let's see. Anything over here? Doesn't look like it. Ooh, geez, that Vullaby really wants me. That's right, I'd made it up there and got a couple things. Let's fight you. Okay. He's called a musician, but he looks like a rapper. I do not count rap as music, I count it as poetry. Generally badly written poetry, but poetry. Alright, Togedemaru. That is Steel Electric. Veronicus, you're up. Ah, the Togedemaru special move. First impressions. Yeah, imagine if that had been normally effective or even super effective. So give him a quick heal. And then... Eesh. Then we use No Retreat. I kind of wonder what this looks like. Interesting. And it just rises one step rather than... I was kind of hoping it would sharply rise rather than just regularly rise. Oh well. now we should take a bit less damage. Oh yeah. And Rock Smash. Because fighting type move. Yeah, Ironicus isn't bad. He's definitely a lot more tactical than I've been being. Don't drop a mic, those things are expensive. Oh, that's a Crustle. I just suddenly saw that big block back there move, and I thought, what in the world is that? It's a Crustle, that's what it is. Oop, shadows. Ooh, King's Rock. I will be giving that to Ironicus. He's not actually a king, but that may cause flinching will be handy. And as for Lancelot, I got a whole bunch of stuff, pardon me, from the Digging Brothers. But I don't have the sunglasses. Give that to Lancelot would be pretty good. But I used the Digging Brothers a bunch of times and got a lot of stuff that I didn't need. I was hoping to get another pair of fossils, because I'd heard that the Skilled Brother has a chance of getting the sword fossils, whereas the Stamina Brother can only get the shield fossils, and I didn't get a single one after spending, I think, about 5,000 watts in the attempt. Bug Rock. Yeah. Send in Ironicus again. Bug is not very effective against fighting. Okay, and it's normally effective against rock. Interesting. I was expecting it to be not very effective. I should, like, get Ironicus a way to heal, I guess. Crystal are also very defensively built, so I guess it's no wonder Ironicus didn't deal much damage. No retreat. If I had him at the front of the party, it'd probably work a little better than having to switch into him. Let's see, still doing 6? No, now it's doing 5. So that was 4 damage. So it hit all 5 times and did about the same amount of damage as the 3 damage hits before I used no retreat. Oh, pardon me. Don't know why I'm so yawny. Ooh, Brick Break. See if I can teach that to Ironicus instead of Rock Break. Yeah, I can. Rock Smash. That's a 40 power may lower defense. This is a 75 power breaks barriers. So yeah. Gonna go with Brick Break. and sort things out. Onward. Oh. This is a rich couple. What it looks like. Oh wow, they're paying. Oh, okay. She saw me. Because they were so. It looked like they were so busy paying attention to their phones that they weren't going to ever see me. Interesting. Gonna have to switch out Miles. And I know who to. So Miles, swapping you out for Lancelot. And then the Great Atuan will liquidize the Excadrill. Oh. Apparently it moved too fast. And trapped by the quicksand, so she's gonna keep taking damage every turn. Should be mitigated somewhat by the by the leftovers, but so Drill Peck the Hippowdon. And try once again to liquidize the Excadrill. Please don't faint. I just have to hope that she survives the Sand Tomb. Unless, of course, Hippowdon smashes her with something. Oh! Yay! You avoided the Sand Tomb. Good job, Great Atuan. Let's hope the Sand Tomb doesn't kill you. That was a close one. Oh, I didn't even notice that they had more than one Pokemon. And there, and I need to really heal up the Great Atuan. It's gonna be normally effective, I think. Ooh, but it was a crit. Awesome. The Great Atuan is just being the tank. Let's see how long it'll be before that Sand Tomb wears off. Alright, Lancelot. Finish off the Lucario. And then the Great Atuan. Yes, we'll liquidize the Hippowdon. Pretty sure she goes first. Interesting, because she'd not been going first. I meant in comparison to Hippowdon. Almost like the Great Atuan was getting faster as the battle progressed, which is highly unlikely. I think we're out of the Sand Tomb now, so that's handy. Berserker, Pure Steel. But we've still got this sandstorm blowing. It's got one turn left, it appears. So I'll use Lancelot's turn to heal the Great Atuan, and then the Great Atuan will liquidize the Berserker. Oh, did I mention that? I don't think I mentioned that, but I remembered who I was going to name Berserker after. And it was uh, Heather from the How to Train Your Dragon Race to the Edge series. Because she's got a steel dragon, and her tribe, that kind of spoilery, but her birth tribe is the Berserker tribe. So I just thought that's an excellent little confluence of facts. And so yeah, I named my Berserker after Heather. I think it would be great if Veronicus's ability, instead of can't be crit, I think it was can't be confused or something like that. Yeah, I know my Pokemon are awaiting my directions. And there, battle over. Bit squeaky for a moment there. Now you're even shorter on pocket change because you just gave it to me. Hello. Yeah, I knew the whole squatty thing, but I'm gonna visit. Oh wow. Someone here is an Eevee trainer. All the evolutions. Legitimately all of them. Wanna play around a bit there, Miles? Alright, let's just do some cooking and then continue on our way. Because this will at least heal everybody a little bit. Especially if I use some citrus berries. Use a couple Aguav. Chillin'. Let's do a couple of lums and then another citrus. Then I don't get to choose the main ingredient, apparently. Apparently everyone else was going, they're just donating 3, and is that cup ramen? Oop. Press A, that's what it is. Okay, we're done. We don't need to fan the flames anymore. There we go. And then we stir. Sparkly, sparkly. And put our hearts into it now. Booyaka! Apparently I'd been missing pretty much every time because I've been hitting it when it enters that green space rather than to time it to hit that green space. That's a lot of love. I have a feeling we just made a perfect dish of dry instant noodle curry. Ooh, yeah, special background and everything. Kaparaja class. Which that appears to be a silver medal, as opposed to the Milcery classes that I've been getting, which look to be bronze. So, There must be one more stage above that. I am somewhat amused that they've given Eevee a voiced set of lines like they did for Pikachu. Terrain extender boosts terrain effects like grassy terrain, etc. Then we continue on into the Frozen Wastes. Steamdrift Way. Nothing of particular interest there. And oh hey, I'm in Circhester already. Whoa, who is that little buddy? Oh, this place looks interesting. Who is this? Too bad just chatting with him doesn't get you Pokedex entry. Otherwise I'd then look it up to see where I could find it. Yep, I just went camping, but let's use the Pokemon Center just to be sure. Ranicus is slightly off-center. Talk to you. Okay, not really much to say. I'm okay with what I got. So we're here for the 6th badge, and I have no idea where the 7th badge is. We're in Circhester. What is... Oh, that's the flying taxi thing. You sell ice cream? No, you just talk about it. What about you? Vanillish for a sock. I don't care much to get either of them right now, because I've already got them in my bank. Pokemon only hot spring in the center of town. What an interesting idea. Ooh, who is that little buddy? Maybe the devolved form of that first little buddy that we saw on entering town. Hello, what's up here? Hotel Ionia? That's so cool. Because, I don't think I've said it yet, but Ionia being my hometown, that's pretty neat. I know it has nothing to do with Ionia, my hometown, but it's just the fact that it has that name. And I can just enter random apartments. Oh. Are they play acting, or is he actually trying to be Holmes? Which is something that I kind of hope to find as a Holmes Pokemon. They could have even just made like a Galarian Gumshoos to look like the stereotypical Holmes with a Deerstalker and Inverness cape. So, what's up? Yep. He's pretending to be Holmes. It's a kid's game. There's not going to be murders. Then you're not much of a Holmesian... You're not much of a Holmes then, Houses. I'm not even going to pronounce your name similarly to... Or, I'm not even going to pronounce your name the correct way it's probably supposed to be pronounced because you're not much of a Holmes. And there's our culprit. Yeah, he is definitely not. He is definitely not a Holmes. Hello, Squovit. I mean, I learned that as soon as I talked to the kid. I am very disappointed. As an, I'd say, unofficial member of the Baker Street Irregulars, considering I haven't applied, I am very disappointed in them for this. I think he's just trying to cash in on the idea. There was probably a Holmes in the Galar region at one point, and this guy's just pretending. It's supposed to be unknown. Yeah, that's an unknown carpet pattern. That's neat. Lots of I's and Y's. So, Trubbish eats rubbish. Suppose that makes some sense. And not just linguistically. So, what do we have here? Oh, Screech. See, that sounds like an interesting starting point to a mystery, just a screech in the middle of the night. Oh, wow. A lot of TMs to be had in this hotel. An all Pikachu team. Lofty goal. I once, as a bit of a joke, because I had a cheat, let me do a walk through walls thing, and I discovered how to get into the Hall of Fame without actually fighting any of the Elite Four in Diamond. That is an interesting little creature. I bypassed the Elite Four, so I filled my team full of level 1 Pokemon that don't know any offensive moves, or except in the case of Beldum, because it actually knew Takedown, but level 1 still, so it wasn't going to do much. I'm just going to say welcome to Hotel Ionia. Whimsicott's happy about something. And I'm happy because Erebus decided to join me. I worry when I'm in the middle of streaming and you aren't around, because I worry that you're off chewing something that you're not supposed to be. Get up here and say hello to everybody. So you're gonna not look at the camera. Okay, fine. You want to meet cute ice-type Pokemon? Well, it's a good thing you're in the icy area of Galar. Oh, and actually, thinking of Holmes, I found a really good Holmes Pokemon crossover on Archive of Our Own. It's just called like Sherlock Holmes in the Pokemon world. That feels like properly written, which is a key thing for Holmes' works, and it actually alters the outcomes of the cases that have been written to match how the Pokemon world would have changed them. So what you may know going into it won't actually... It's like the very first story is a study in Skitty instead of a study in Scarlet. And it features a lot of the same principal characters, but it has a different culprit and a different method of murder. And so it's an interesting... Catching Charm. What does this do? Ooh, nice. Critical captures are very good. Are you seriously playing Pokemon Go in the Pokemon world? Wow. Oh, this side is the Game Freak headquarters. I didn't know Game Freak's headquarters was in Ionia. Okay, so I gotta beat the champion and then come back to Game Freak's headquarters here. Now you don't sound like a developer, but... Oh, were you... Okay. Lost in the hallways of hotels. Never really had that happen to me. I have occasionally forgotten my key card when I've gone to a hotel, but... I've never really gotten lost in a hotel, to my knowledge. It may have happened when I was too young to now remember, but... Are you sure your ground type is still in the shower? Probably. I mean, they're actually animals and not elementals. Though I suppose there's a few of them that could be thought of as such. But for the most part, they tend to be animals that look like... I mean, Sonia's gonna be here? Oop. Is this Scald? Oh, Icicle Spear. Okay. That's Rock Blast, but in ice. The Ancient Hero's Bath. Interesting. I didn't think Britain had any Roman bathhouses. No, that's not a Persian. That would be Zamazenta, and this would be Zace. No, because it's still got that kind of octagon shape next to them. So I guess they're just the re-evolved form? If those two have that? No, I don't need Draco Meteor. I don't think I've got anyone who can learn it. Oh, hey, you're talking about me. Hop, and Hop and Marnie. Can of lemonade just sitting on the floor, unopened. Is there another thing over on this side of things? Doesn't look like it. Clothing store. Do you have something suit-like? It doesn't look like it. Ooh, but there is button-ups. Do you have a red button-up? I didn't see. Maroon is the closest it gets. That's kind of disappointing. Casual trainers, lots of that, but nothing else special. No. Rapper hat? Oh, okay, I see. And sunglasses. Somewhat tempting. I could zoom in, but I can't. Patterned gloves. Eh. Nah, I'll stick with the glasses. Kinda disappointed they don't have a tie to go with that. Still haven't seen a single top hat. Huh. That's an interesting looking sign. Welcome to Bob's Your Uncle. And Fanny's my aunt, apparently. So, what's going on here? Oh, it's a tapestry of the two kings. So can I actually order anything here? I talk to you? No? Is it possible to order anything here? Or am I not allowed to eat at Bob's your uncle? Apparently I'm not allowed to eat at Bob's your uncle. And what's this place? Hello, and who might you be? Apologies for barging in. Okay, got into talking about a hair salon. Presumably because I got a special haircut. Well, not really special. Kind of an emo haircut. Careful of watching those Litwick. There's a chance that they'll drain your stamina. Obopus. Yep, I've got one of them. And I'm back near the entrance of town. Oh, TM. The Rock Tomb. It's alright. Oh yeah, I got a ton of TRs. Alright. What else can we find in Circhester? No Pokemon. Oh, there's that little guy again. I'll wonder where to get him. Just shouts muscles. Can't really do anything there, I think, until I beat the gym. From prior experience. And I don't need to go into the hair salon, because they're not going to change from their from the selection of any other hair salon. Which means I can't actually get proper long hair. Because apparently they don't think that guys can actually have long hair. Or something, I don't know. It is, excuse me, a little annoying that they've got male and female segregations to their clothes and haircuts. Looking at the snow person. Polkadol. Can't search the mailboxes. Okay, continuing on up. What's this trainer tip? Or when the date changes. So that means now recommending a bunch of guys that are on Route 8. Interesting. Who is this little guy you've got? Galarian Darumaka, apparently. So I guess we'll go ahead and face off against... what's her name? I'm pretty stocked up against ice types, except Miles. I'm actually going to swap him out for Volvagia. And maybe Amalthea, swap her out for someone else. But there's not really anyone else I want to swap out to. So we'll leave her in. Go to 311. 6, 11. Okay. We'll save up. And barge on in. Oh, hey Hop. Ah, I lost. It all went to pot. There must have been something wrong with my strategy, but I did just what I've seen Lee do in battles. Here, take it. It's the Ice Leader's lead card. You should check out the gym leader you'll have to face too. I've actually not looked at anyone's league cards. Me? I gotta figure out what to put on my team once and for all, and no more of this doubting. Alright, good luck with that. Hey, ball guy, what you got for me today? Ah, Moonball. I actually read that those were bugged in their first appearance, because instead of checking to see if the Pokemon evolved with a Moonstone, it checked to see if they evolved with, oh hello. I didn't see the chat update. But it checked to see if the Pokemon evolved while holding a full restore, which none of them do. You're just in time for the Ice Gym Challenge. So let's see how I do. Trap detector. That sounds interesting. Oh, thank you. I quite like it myself. It's pretty much the only hat that I like of the ones that I've ever owned. I've been disappointed that I haven't been able to get a top hat here in S.H.I.E.L.D. Oh, it's the item detector from previous games. So let's see. Invisible traps. Okay. So I just have to walk slow. Oh, but my controller doesn't vibrate. So I just have to pay attention to those pulses. Major trap there. Probably gonna force me to fight this guy, so I may as well do so. Well, you can't really stay totally chill, because I got someone to heat you up. Snom. Oh, that's the cute thing! Now that I've seen it, I'll be able to find it. That is so adorable. Burn. Wonder what Snom becomes. Oh, okay. That's mildly disappointing. Oh well. I'll just have to get it by trading with someone after I've finished with everything. Let's see. Yep, not that way. Oop, shadows went too fast. Did it again. Well, unfortunately, I don't think I can trade while I'm in the middle of a gym challenge. There, made it past the first part with only 2 pitfalls. Okay. Stop talking to me, I'm concentrating. Talking to the game. Let's see. Yep. We'll go there. You go there. I hope you don't mind if I trade you one of my spares. Because I got a few, just spare guys sitting in a box, because they don't quite match what I've been trying to do of just catching guys from this game. But I caught them because I thought that they had something special to them. Ah, Cloyster. For you, I think we'll send out Raranicus. Love Phalanx, it's such a great design. pretty sure that, oh wow, that was fast. That ice does not resist bugs, so first impressions. Decent amount of damage. Is there only one? No retreats. Alright, they've now maxed out their attack, special attack, and speed. Hopefully we'll be able to survive with our own boost. Oh yeah, we did good. And it was even a crit. Nice. Way to go, Aranicus. Probably have to go this way. Yep, that's it. Ah. Kinda wish there was a grid to walk on like there used to be for this sort of thing. Then I could just step, check, step, check. I sort of am doing that anyway. Alright. Now we get to see all of the pitfalls I dodged. And... oh no. I think I need to have vibration for this. So I gotta switch controllers. Alright. Yep, I needed the vibrations. Oh, that's a dangerous direction. That's a dangerous direction. I can still kind of see the pulses, but... oh. My controller's a little damaged. Wonder when that happened. Oop, that's a bad spot. I am not rushing it. It's just obvious that there was no obstacle there. Because you wouldn't put a trap in a single lane spot. Oh, no trainer. Must be on this part. Stop talking, game. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's nice that this fog isn't causing... well, I'm speaking a little too soon because I've only just reached the foggy zone. I was going to say, it's nice that it's not causing a field effect. Okay, it isn't. Should really see if Elvagia can learn a different move instead of Coil. I'm not entirely sure what Coil does. There, I fixed the thumb pad. I think it's a defensive move. I'm not much for status abilities, or status-based moves. Yeah, let's take a look. Volvagia. Venoshock might be interesting. But... Brutal Swing. Give us a bit more hype coverage there. There. So I didn't think to check Volvagia's stats. I have a lot of TRs. Oop, wrong button. There. Nope. Nope. I guess I gotta just make sure I'm... Nope. Gotta wander this way, I guess. Nope. Come on, I have to go that far backwards. Oh. Stop shouting advice at me, game. This isn't my first adventure. There we go. And done. Didn't fall through a single hole this time. And now that I don't have to worry about the vibrations, I'm gonna switch back to the controller I'm more comfortable with. The GameCube Pro Controller. I mean, it's just one of the best button placements ever. Oh, my tea's gotten cold. Mildly disappointing. Okay, I think everyone's doing okay. Oh, Iranicus needs heals. Super potion followed by a potion will do. Don't even really need the potion. Oop. There. Alright. And everyone's in good level order. So let's see what she's got, because I do not remember her name. Melanie. Oh, forgot to give her voice. You aren't sore all over from falling in a hole or two, are you? Even if you are, I'm not going to hold back. Alrighty. I suppose we should get started. You won't be able to escape when I freeze you solid. And after that... well, you'll see. I think you'll find my battle style is quite severe. Alright. Let's see how we do. Since I'm leading with Volvagia, who can Gigantamax. I love the gym leader back. Ooh. That's pretty. But I love the gym leader music. Frostmoth. Probably. No, I'm not gonna Dynamax just yet. We'll, because the main thing I'm doing in this playthrough is, I'm not sure if you've heard of what I'm doing, but yeah, I did say earlier, I'm only catching the guys that are new to Pokemon. Yeah, because I've got in the Pokemon Bank at the moment, everyone from the previous gens except for 16 Mythic Pokemon. Ooh. Yeah, that'd be handy. And that actually reminds me of something. I was hunting around for another sweet apple, so I could trade someone a sweet apple for their tangy one, so I could get the other dragon grass. Tart apple, that was it. But yeah. Oh, that's adorable. Is it fire ice? Interesting. Ooh, flash fire. Oh, thank you. I do have a spare Applin I can give it to. Because of an adventure I had. I actually got a female Applin, so I bred another Applin, and turns out you don't actually give the guy one. Ice Cube Penguin. Interesting. Well, that's alright. I might just wind up using it for my collection instead of in battle, but we'll see. Iron defense. No. The hail is still ongoing. Wait, there was a taunt? Lapras. Let's see how Roranicus does against this Lapras. Wait, does this mean that there's a Gigantamax Lapras? That'd be pretty neat. Could just be Dynamax, but if it's Gigantamax, like I say, that'll be neat. Ah, looks like I'm gonna be going first. I just love that the stadium like sings along. My great phalanx. Yep, Gigantamax. That's an interesting shell. Oh, I think it's supposed to be like a heat sink or something. Pretty good damage. So, G-Max Resonance. That sounds interesting. That was a lot of damage. Ooh. Aurora Veil, huh? And it's no longer hailing. We'll use another Max Knuckle. Roranicus will probably be knocked out by it. Or by the Lapras unless I get a critical. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, but use Max Geyser this time. Yep, did more damage. Oh, sorry, Ranicus. You did admirably, though. So now, let's choose... Rock is good against ice, isn't it? I'll choose the Great Atuan. Oh, I was expecting her to use a potion. That is a lot of damage. That was a full 100 damage. Honestly, whatever nickname you want to give, I generally have been going with fictional characters because being a bard, I'm huge into stories. But, honestly, whatever you want to give them, because I actually had a friend trade me, a long time ago, trade me a Tailo named Baikup, which is Korean, because he was in Taekwondo. I win! I just want to climb into a hole. Well, I guess it'd be more like falling from here, right? Alright. You're pretty good, huh? Of course, seeing my Pokemon lose is sad, but to meet someone so young with such ability is quite grand. Here, take this sparkling ice badge. Where does this one fit in? Right at the top. Alright. So now I have to hunt down the 7th gym. For some reason, I can't help but imagine my son challenging you after you become the champion. If that time comes, give him a right thrashing, would you? Not the first gym leader who is a parent, but interesting. Got Icy Wind. And Melanie's uniform. And now I can hop online, and we can do a bit of trade. Since you're my only viewer right now, it should be simple enough. Oop, I was going to do link trade with a code. Link code. Don't think anyone does triple fours, or quadruple fours rather, so we'll do that. So join me when you're ready. Oh, hey Sonia. That battle was brilliant. That gym leader was tough, but you had no trouble. Really? The quadruple fours? Circhester's got some really great restaurants. I've got some things I want to talk to you about, so let's head to a restaurant to celebrate your win. The name of the restaurant is Bob's Your Uncle. Oh yeah, I went in there. Couldn't eat anything though. Okay, we're still searching. Oh. Is this you? No, I guess not. Sorry. Maybe you should pick a link code. Whoops. There, so... Dang it. Darn it. I keep pushing the button one more time than I should. There. So you pick our link code, give me a post in the comments there, and then I'll join you. So I'll continue with the story while you sort stuff out. Oh, and Hop's here too. Got that gym badge, James? Nice one. Oh, hey, there you are. I've been trying to find out more about the Darkest Day and the Sword and Shield Pokemon, but still no luck. Wait, hold on. No way! What's this? A 5th tapestry. The heroes look sad. Where are the sword and shield? Well, they're buried, obviously. You can see the gravestones right back there. What was the meaning of this picture? Some kind of seal? That seems an odd leap to make. I'll just say an end to the legend. Perhaps when their duty was completed, they went into some kind of sleep? No, they call it... Death is known as the long sleep. Based on those statues we saw back in Stowonside, the sword and the shield were actually 2 Pokemon, right? That's right. That's my take on it, at least. You remember that Pokemon we met that day? Do you think it could have been one of them? Either the sword or the shield Pokemon? You met them? Come on, you know what I'm talking about, right, James? In the Slumbering Weald, yes. Exactly. The mad Pokemon we ran into in the fog. Don't you think that could have been it? Oh, that's right. You lot have been in the Slumbering Weald. I only started on this journey because my gran told me to, but this is turning out to be too much fun. You've got to tell me more. How about we discuss this over a meal? Go on, what do you want to eat? Let's get our orders in. And I presume it skips over us eating. Fascinating. Alright, the next thing we to do now that we're done eating is I'll look around Circhester. Let's inspect the hero's bath. Alright, I'll catch up with you guys in a moment. $43.05. A decent amount. Oh, in on this again. I wasn't expecting a cutscene immediately out of the building. I know my fair share. Even though some of the trivia that got covered up by more popular renditions, such as Loki was actually the adopted brother of Odin, rather than the adopted son. The hero's bath. They say this is where the 2 heroes came to soothe their wounds after the battle, to bring down that evil presence long ago. Nowadays only Pokemon really use the hero's bath though. Who exactly were the heroes that bathed here? I think I'll have to look into that. You two met a mysterious Pokemon back in the Slumbering Weald. Perhaps you two can become new heroes. What, like some hero waving around a sword and shield? Or the other one? Though, I guess I'd fancy a sword if I had to take my pick. Yep, it's exactly what I predicted way back when. Pop's gonna get Zacian, I'm gonna get Zamazenta. What kind of battle do you think the heroes had back then? Why don't we show it, James? Think we can pull off a real heroic battle? Give me a minute. Alright, I get it. Prepare as much as you like. Okay. Waiting for connection. Are my guys at health? Yeah, they're fully healed. Searching, searching. Spinning, spinning, spinning. Okay. Might have timed out or something. I try and actually get it to stop so that I'm facing the camera so that I can get a screenshot. I'm not sure if I got that right. So. Okay, starting the search. And it's just within moments of you telling me the code, so hopefully it'll be soon. And that might be you. Nico? Yep. Okay, so we'll go to my extras box over here. Anyone in particular you'd be interested in grabbing? None of them have a Gigantamax. Alright. Ah. You went for grabbing everybody, not just the new guys? I saw Ser was the name, but I'm actually not familiar with that one. Snare. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that name. Ah. Ice Bug. Interesting. Sure, let's do a trade of our cards for the fun of it. Ah, Nidhogger. The dragon that chews at the roots of the world tree. Spelled properly, too. Good on ya. Oh, I should have named... Thinking on it, I probably should have named my Squovit Ratatosker instead of Scrat. Oh well. I actually don't know how many Pokemon how many Pokemon Shield has that Sword doesn't, and vice versa. Because I've been like the title says, I've been trying to do this blind. Oh, did you give one of them the tart apple? Oh, I have one of him. Actually, his name is Reaver, after the guy from Fable 2 and 3. Oh, okay. Oh, yep, I see it there. So I will take it out after all this, I guess. So yeah, maybe I should go over whom I do have, so... Not a whole lot, really, considering I'm only catching the newbies, but... Yeah, there's my spare Applin. I'm actually gonna have... Can't rearrange guys while we're in the trade menu, apparently. And I think Dracovish is... Yeah, he's the most recent one. That'd be something, if we get the, like, 2 more of each fossil. But that'd take a lot of trading back and forth, I think. Was there anyone else to trade? There. But, because yeah, I tried to find, as I said earlier in the stream, I tried to find the other fossils through the skilled digger of the digging duo, but he couldn't find any, because it's that rare. Got a ton of iron, of, the metal coat, though. And... Ooh. Arctivish. Ah, one of the other, fossil guys, I'm guessing. Considering the Vish in its name. And I guess... That's with the ones that are only in Sword. Just like how Draco... No, because Fish is the shield one. So... Alright. That's okay. I'm sure I can get the other ones eventually, either from some of my friends or through grinding the digging duo. I'm gonna guess that this is the Dino Fish combo, where Dracovish is the fish dragon one. Or is it the bird fish? So will that be all of our trades for now then? Vicious Rend. That's an interesting pack name. Needhoggers level 1 and Snare 41. Because if that's your only extra, I don't want to take any of your other guys unless you have ways to replace them. Ah. These are all of my extras, but I could probably trade a baby. But, remember, I'm trying to only get the guys who are new. And I've got Mimikyu in my bank. So. Sorry. But yeah, I'm actually hoping that Pokemon Ranch will let the guys, like, even if they're just Chibified or it's just the sprites, just walk around on your Switch screen. Or have, like, the Poke Island stuff. Pokepelago, that's what it was called. Been ages since I played Moon. Yep, I got Sandaconda. Maybe you should list off who you're thinking of, and then I can tell you whether I've got him or not. Oh, hey, we got a second person here. Hello. Got Cramorant. That's alright. Like I say, I can chat with my friends and get some of the other guys later. I'm pretty sure my best friend is going to get Shield. So, to the boxes. Grab Snare's held item. Then... grab Autumn. So I can turn her into the other guy. Yeah, I can't wait till I can cross the water and get a Ditto, because I needed to see where to find a Ditto a while back, and can't get it yet. So, presumably Snare evolves fairly soon, but I'll wait on that. Autumn, let's give you that new apple. And it's back to just you and me. I'll just post-game. That's alright. It just means that when post-game comes around, I can breed all of my guys to trade to others. Flapple! Actually looks like it should just curl up to look like an apple. Yep, it can change its shape to that of an apple. Learned Wing Attack. I kind of like Flapple more than Appleton. Got 2 wide lenses? Interesting. Dang it. There. Okay. And then I'll pop Autumn back in the box. Well, yeah, because Pyro Ball has a low hit chance. Yeah, why not? Let's do that. He's had that charcoal for a long time, but having that wide lens will be good. He hasn't gotten high jump kick yet. Or she, rather. Akko's female. So yeah, I just beat the gym. I guess it's time to move on. So let's see what we've got on Route 9. Got a Fisher person. Pelipper, Jellicent. Oop. Remember my battle? Actually, I do need to switch my... Oh, with Hop. Right. Thank you. I did completely slip my mind. I should probably switch out Volvagia. No need to have too many fires on. I was even standing right outside the location. Okay, you go here-ish? Right there. So let's see, so I got Great Atuan, Akko, Veronicus, Lancelot, and Amalthea. Oh, that's right. I think I had Keepers in before. Grimmsnarl is a weird Pokemon. No, I had Miles. Miles was my front man. There. Alright. Time to hop it up. That sounded weird. Okay, let's do this thing. Sonia treated us to a great meal. After that curry, I feel like I've got the energy to wrestle a Beware. I don't entirely understand your reasoning, but I might as well just see what you can do. I need up your Pokemon for you, James, so give it your best. Excuse me. Oh, well, thanks, Sonia, but they were at full health. Time for a little exhibition match, starring the future champion. Yes, it does indeed star me. I suppose it also star yous, but... bad pun is bad. Dubwool. Wooloo can evolve? Well, now I'm gonna have to stuff my Wooloo full of experience candy. And it's hailing, because of course it is. Toxic, it's probably got a high defense. And it gets higher as it goes. You're gonna roll out, aren't you? I feel like you're gonna roll out. Defense curl rollout combo. That could be pretty nasty. Okay, so it's not an ice type. That's nice at least. Alright, Miles. We'll send out Ravanicus. Have a nice first impression. Oh. Defense curled again. How interesting. Don't think I'll use No Retreat this time, because I want to be able to swap Ravanicus out if need be. First impression. Good chunk of damage. Better chunk of damage. That double is just taking a lot of damage from incidental effects. Yep, one good Brick Break will do it. So, who's next? Hop? Corviknight. We'll send out Akko. Because that fire against that steel. All those Pokemon are lower level than I expected. Yeah, let's see if I can hit. Yeah. I do really like Cinderace's design. I was kind of hoping Scorbunny would evolve into an electric fire type, but pure fire's fine. Incursion. Somehow that sounds like water to me. I'm not sure on that point, but that's what it feels like. Looks kind of like a Pyukumuku. Ah, has Lightning Rod. Good to know. And it's not the ghost version of Curse. So, not Ice, not Ghost. Are you poison? You are not poison. Oval Beam does suggest water type, though. Normally effective, okay. Alright, let's put you up against my tank. The Great Atuan. Curses again, huh? I've little doubt that it's a water type, but I think I can hit it with a rock move easy enough. Ah, leftovers. Okay, let's use... Liquidation. Probably not very effective, but it's the highest damaging move I've got, and it has stab. Oh, has electric. That's a lot of damage. That was quite a lot of damage. So now I'm thinking it's electric water. You'll be going first at this point. I know that, Atuan. I'll just swap you out after you knock him out. Her out. Yeah, that leftovers just straight up negates the hail. Rillaboom. That's his starter. Akko, you're back on the field. Ugh, cold tea. I'm gonna want to make some more later. Pyro Ball again. Cause Booyaka. Snorlax. Oh, I probably could have used Amalthea against that Incursion. Let's use Oranicus against this Snorlax. Because of the fighting typeness. And I think the Snorlax is his last one. Yes. So I can use no retreat. Good quarter of his HP. Hope the Body Slam doesn't knock out Oranicus. I need to heal. And then if Hop uses Rest, I can not quite counter, but I can just use no retreat a couple times to really boost my stats. I do think that should sharply raise them instead of just raise them, but oh well. Just keep right on body slamming, huh? Excuse me. Let's see how Brick Break does. Booyaka. Oranicus basically has that cycle of first impression, no retreat, break. I still can't even beat you, my true rival, but I think I'm starting to see the light. Thanks. You two gave a right proper battle. At the rate you both are going, even the unbeatable Leon may be in trouble. So what's next, you two? I plan to look into things in the Slumbering Weald. I'm going to keep challenging that gym. Then once I get that gym badge, I'm heading for Route 9 to take on Spikemuth next. Spikemuth? Seems like you finally shook off that gloom. Leon would worry if Hop wasn't feeling alright. As his rival, he wouldn't like it either, right? See ya. Oh sure, don't give me a chance to respond. Okay. And were we healed up after the fight? Nope, they just left us wounded. The best gym. I am very curious about the 7th gym, since we don't have any information on it. So don't tell me. Because blind play. I legit know nothing about it. Well, first of its kind feels like a bit of a spoiler. Because I know that there is a type that has had Elite Four members, but has never had a gym before. So it could be a dark type gym. Somehow I doubt it, though. Gastrodon. Circhester Bay, and oh! Hello. There's no way we're letting you anywhere near Spikemuth. That means we can't let you go on Route 9. It's Daimyo's duty to cheer on these lovely Dreadnought. We also got to get to stop people from heading out over the water. Yes, I understand. All I'm saying is that I can make it so that Rotom bikes can ride on water. Why, we meet again, my young gym challenger friend. Remember me? I gave you that bike. So, do you think you could do me another favor and teach these ruffians a lesson or two? Sure thing. It's our duty to protect Dreadnought. That means you're gonna give up on the gym challenge. You look like you need convincing, so how about a Pokemon battle? Sure. I'll send you packing. For the sake of Dreadnought, of course. So is this 2-on-1 or nope, 1-on-1? Come on, I can do double battles on my own. Ooh, and this is a watery battlefield. Okay. I mean, Oranicus would devastate this Lanoon. But let's let Miles have some time to shine. Ha! Counter doesn't work if I use a status move. Toxic is like the only status move I like to use, just because of how effective it is. Well, I suppose I like no retreat at this point, too. Though it could be better. Discharge. Ooh. Maybe I should have just led with discharge. Oh, Miles is almost the next level. Hangoro. Yeah, let's switch in Roranicus. Because both of his major attacks will do nasty damage. Alright. Hope you were back before the end of it all. Since I only stream for another 20 minutes. That's only normally effective, but good chunk of damage. And Roranicus is pretty fast, so that King's Crown is really good for him because the increased chance for flinching. Go back to Spikemuth. Oh, is that where Team Yell and Marnie are from? I really like Marnie. Oi, I've got an idea. We can get on Dreadnought first and ride it away. Alright, get a move on, Dreadnought. See you later, Gym Challenger. Yeah, apparently they're just not listening to this doctor guy. Seems you've come to my aid yet again. How's the cycling life been treating you? Are you having fun? Wouldn't it be great if you could ride your Rotom bike on the water too? That's why I'm going to add these special parts, allowing it to travel along the water surface just for you. Yay. Alright. With the Rotom bike water mode, you'll cruise across the water like a Pokemon with Swift Swim. By the by, when you're riding on land, we'll call it land mode. Cool. I wonder what's this way. And yep, I can accelerate. Actually kind of reminds me of the thing I saw. Ooh, zoom lens. That's for the slow Pokemon. But, reminds me of a thing I saw on Facebook a little while back of, a hover bike that someone managed to invent. I am only slightly damaged. Quillfish. Instead of going on ahead, I'm gonna go explore. Apparently nothing of interest down here. Go Quillfish. And one of the things I really want to do... Ah, good timing. But one of the things I really want to do is catch a Whalmer, evolve it into a Wailord, and then Dynamax it. Ooh, Barraskewda. That means Arrokuda evolves too. Interesting. But I can discharge and destroy it like in... Oh, it's gonna dive. Because of course it is. And somehow... Oh, it's not buffeted by hail underwater. Interesting. Decent amount of damage. Now try mine. But yeah, when they first announced Dynamaxing, there were a lot of memes Dynamax Wailord. One in particular basically had it reenact the Majora's Moonfall with ginormous Wailord instead. Lantern. I know what Lantern does. I don't really have anyone who's... Oh, wait. Lady Amalthea could do well. That high horsepower. I lift with a little. Booyaka. Alright. That was that. There's actually a few guys that I'm going to have to hunt down in a bit with in the wild area, because I know there's that one... is that a person or a Pokemon? I think that's a person? Hard to tell, actually. But, oh yeah, it's a Pokemon. Oh, this must be the evolved form of the, fighting octopus that I've already captured. Cannot remember its name. But I'm just gonna kill this thing. Faint this thing. Oh, right, it's fighting type. Forgot about that. Sorry, Miles. I should have sent out Lady Amalthea. Completely slipped my mind that it's a fighting type, even as I was just talking about having its evolve or pre-evolution. Can't wait for Lady Amalthea to learn a fairy type move. Alright. Yeah, I've managed to see quite a few guys that are yeah, evolved forms or new forms of guys that I've got. So I'll have to evolve my folk at some point. Oh, there's a Whelmer. And a Remoraid. I don't feel like fighting it. Like I say, I'm tempted to catch the Whalmer for purposes of Dynamaxing a Wailord, but I won't. At least, not until after I've finished the game. I'm sure you'll be able to Dynamax. Oh yeah, because I can go to a raid area. Alright, Quillfish. Poison water. Discharge. I don't know why I went around the long way. And it's a one-hit wonder. And Lady Amalthea leveled up. And no fairy type move yet. Mewtwo. I find it kind of odd that there be a Mewtwo and Galar. Are there sea cucumbers in Britain? I suppose they could be anywhere since they're aquatic, but... Oh! I forgot that it does that. Oops. Looks like I'll need to use another revive. Four miles. I'll just give him a max revive this time. that? Oh, that's Bergmite, Hillary, Pent. Yep, thought there'd be something back here. Rare candy. How about you, Mr. Black Belt? What do you got? Sock. Okay, you got two guys. We'll just send out Lady Amalthea. It's barely effective. I do kind of wish they'd updated it slightly so that if you do a 4 times effective attack, it says it was extremely effective. And if you do a quarter damage attack, it says it was barely effective. It just break things up a little bit. Or not break things up, but spice things up a little bit. That's the word I wanted. Had a feeling it'd be a throw. Hadn't thought of that. Might do that off stream then. So I think the move reminder's how I taught her Psycho Cut. I don't know, like I say, I'll go off stream to check on that. Overdrive. Ooh. Just as strong as Discharge, but gets a boost from his punk rock ability. That should be fun. He just looks so pitiable. There, I think I got the eyebrows right. Ooh, lots of Mantine. Sorry to do this to you, Mantine, but I want to see what this new attack looks like. Go Overdrive. Oh. That was kind of boring. I was expecting more strumming. Maybe a little music to go with it. Hmm. I feel like I should be playing special music. What was that? Just jumped out of the water. That was not something I've seen before. Hey, who are you guys? Secret Beach. Ooh, dive. Yeah, not the best place to go swimming. I once went swimming in like May. No, in March. Would not do it again. Good lord, was that cold. I only did it because a girl I was interested in was going swimming. Along with a few other of both of our friends. Oh, was that just a Mantike? Yeah, Mantikes are the ones that are hopping out like that. It's the... Might have seen a Mantine and thought it was something new. Yeah, that was a Mantine right there. And right there. Huh, no longer has a little Remoraid floating under its wing flap. Overdrive. Ruin its day. Another Mantine. This time I'm just gonna run away. Hey look, I rhymed. So it looks like I'm not going to get to, what was the name place again? Spinehurst? Spinethirk. Yeah, that place. Don't think I'll be getting there this stream. Unless it's really close and I'm just getting lost. It doesn't help that I keep running into all of these guys that just are wasting my time. A protector, good for evolving Rhydon, if I was going to get a Rhydon. Alright, let's have at it. Swimmer Jacob with your upturned nose. I mean, that's seriously... just a single cloister. Kick it into overdrive. Wasn't that the tagline of Power Rangers Turbo? I'm not quite sure. I actually want to look that up now just to see if that is indeed the case. I find it utterly baffling that there's these people standing in a hailstorm or blizzard or whatever in swimsuits. I can't stand the cold when I'm wearing 3 layers. But conversely, I can wear my coat, Spikemuth. I can wear my coat in 100-degree weather without breaking a sweat. So... another scope lens. Oh no, this is the scope lens. I liked to give that to my Kingdra with Sniper. Yeah, that's just the name of the ability. Weak. Aha, dark type leader. You gave me too much of a hint. Oh, Marnie. I didn't read her line. Oop. Another Pummel-octopus. Clobopus, that's what it was called. Skip this fight. So I wonder what's up in Spikemuth. Excuse me. An egg in the grass? Now that would be a Togepi. I was born here, so I know another way in. If you want to get into town, how about I show you the way? But you're my rival, so you have to beat me in a battle first, got it? With pleasure. We may be a little hurt, but we'll do it. Wow, you guys just come running right out. You've got a pretty good streak on the gym challenge, just like me. I respect you as my rival and all that. We've got 2 more shots at stake to go around losing now. I'm giving her like 2 other characters' voices at the same time. Because I really like Marnie. She's got a neat design, she's not a bad person. We don't have to heal with Hail now. Up against Liepard. Huh. I guess we are healed. No, we're not. Raranicus is still damaged. But we'll send out Raranicus. So this battle's going to be the last of our stream. Nasty plot. You should have attacked first. What do you think of our first impression? Oh, you didn't much care for it, did you? Raranicus is level 47, Akko's level 47, and Lancelot's level 47. Alright. Toxicroak. Lady Amalfia, you're up. Yes, it's part poison, but your psychic type is going to be very effective. And I'm pretty sure you're fast. You are a Rapidash after all. Yeah. I do find Psycho Cut rather amusing. Because she's not slicing with her horn, she's just shooting out lasers. Alright, another level for Miles. Scrafty. There we have a dark fighting. Let's just use as many guys as I can. With all these dark types, Veronicus is going to be masterful. So glad I decided to add him to my party. Or them, rather. I keep forgetting that Phalanx is multiple Pokemon at once. And I just had this beautiful thought of if Phalanx had a Gigantamax form or a Mega form, of it turning from 5 little guys into an entire army of Phalanxes. I think that worked best with Mega. If they reintroduce Mega later. Ah, Morpeko. Your dark electric type. Alright, Veronicus, you're up again. Yeah, I gotta say it again, is I love Phalanx's design. Everyone goes down in one hit. Practically overpowered as is. You're right, they didn't get a chance to do their thing at all. Partner Morpeka's been interested in you and your strength, and I think I get it now. But I've got everyone in Spikemuth supporting me. There we go, I'll give her a slightly different accent. I'm definitely going to get all 8 gym badges, just so I can have a rematch with you. Don't you forget it. I'll get my revenge in the Champion Cup. Anyway, I promised I'd show you a way in, so follow me. So I'll pop in the Pokemon Center, heal up, and call it there. Probably. Because it is time for me to go to bed. Yep, Pokemon Center is right there. Alright, so I'll say till the next, live well. If you're interested in some of my other stuff, I've got a tiny URL right there at the bottom of my picture. I'm playing Chrono Trigger on that channel. It starts off a little rough because it's my very first Let's Play series, but like I say, if you're interested, give it a look. And have a good morrow.